Moments of Unrefinement with Chuck and Orry. That's right. This is the Chuck and Orry show. I am Chuck.
I am Orry.
And we are here listening to...
They're listening to us on their computer.
You're right. That's how it's happening.
Or their smartphone.
That is how it's happening. We are coming to you via on-demand broadcast for your eardrum receptor pleasurement.
Because you are demanding us.
And here we are.
We're in demand.
So our first episode is going to start off with an unfortunate event.
Like, oh my God, celebrity death alert.
That's right. It's a celebrity death alert today. Orry?
Yes. Unfortunately, we had many celebrities die this week, but the one I really want to talk about is 3 days ago, Bill Paxton died. Yes.
Oh, no.
I know. It was I almost said wonderful. It was horrible. Okay.
Wonderful, horrible. They mean the same thing, right?
It was such an overwhelming emotion. Poor Bill Paxton died at the age of 61 from complications from heart surgery. Way too young to die from complications of heart surgery or to die from anything at that matter. So, Chuck, how do you feel about this? I would like to know.
I don't really feel much of anything for Bill Paxton. He was okay. He was an okay actor. He played the Twister game. He was in Apollo 13 and a half.
He played the Twister game.
He played the Twister game. He was in The Day After Tomorrow.
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
No. And when he said...
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Bill Paxton?
No, I really don't.
No, game over, man. Game over.
No frame of reference.
Hudson from Alien? Chet from Weird Science?
No.
That is just wrong that you don't know who Bill Paxton. Have you watched movies in the last 30 years?
Put that taco down. I'm trying to say something here. I've watched that soundbite was ridiculous. Come on, man. Yeah. I've watched movies, but I don't know who Bill Paxton is. I don't watch very many movies. Anyway,
it's going to be hard to put on a podcast if you haven't watched movies.
Yeah, no frame of reference.
Okay, most podcasts, that's all we talk about.
I live in the country.
You do live in the country.
I live in the country.
You know how to make moonshine, though, I bet you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Our sponsors would like to remind you that if you're not using Vagisil,
you should be.
I'm sorry, we had to put that in there for you. It's from the sponsors.
We were in the middle of our celebrity death alert of Bill Paxton.
Do you have any more celebrity death alerts?
No, I don't, but we're going to talk about Bill Paxton.
Oh, okay.
Okay, for one thing, first I got to back this up on you. He was playing Twister.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the movie Twister.
Oh.
With Helen Hunt.
I wikied it because I don't know what's a Helen Hunt. Sounds contagious.
She's this horrible, gross woman that was in the movie with him.
Ew.
I hate Helen Hunt.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's pretty strong. Everybody loves Helen Hunt. She was in that show Mad About You with that other really weird looking dude, Paul Reiser.
Paul Reiser.
Yeah,
I remember that show actually.
Yeah, and it was just.
She was also in As Good as It Gets. And she was trying to tell Jack Nicholson how crazy he was when she was really the crazy one. It's like the underlying.
Wasn't that Kathy Bates?
No.
No, Kathy Bates is the one that got nude in a hot tub in that movie.
No, that was Helen Hunt.
So it wasn't Kathy Bates.
Please, I hope Kathy Bates has never been nude.
Ever. Actually,
I hope when she bathes privately at home, she's still wearing clothes.
There has been 2 movies that I've seen where Kathy Bates has gotten nude.
Oh, man.
All right. It's just everything's wrong with the world when they say, you know what, man, we should have you get nude. There's a nude scene with you. Why? I don't know. Some pervert might like that.
Nice.
This is sell tickets. Anyway,
nice.
Bill Paxton. What I have here is some tweets from other stars about Bill Paxton's death.
Ooh. Read those twats.
No, it's tweets.
Tweets, sorry. I thought that was past tense.
No, tweets. Well, that's just wrong. Okay, so Tom Hanks. We all know what Tom Hanks is, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Forrest Gump.
He was on the island.
He was on the island. With Wilson.
Alone in the Island?
With William. No, that was... what was the name of that movie?
Survivor?
No, Survivor's a lame television show on CBS.
Okay.
Oh, God. Castaway.
Castaway.
Castaway. Okay, so
Better if we had Wikipedia in front of us.
I do actually, but it's only loaded up on one page, and I'm so technically savage.
We are so low tech here.
We are so low tech.
So low.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring out the World Book Encyclopedias anytime now. Okay, Tom Hanks tweeted. Tweeted would be the past tense, by the way.
Tweeted. Are you sure it's not twat?
It's tweeted. It's
okay.
Not, really,
tweeted.
Really,
Tweeted.
It's a family show. Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Bill Paxton was simply a wonderful man. A wonderful man.
That's a wonderful tweet.
That is a wonder. It's so nice of him.
That was very nice.
But I
of
always
him.
thought maybe Tom Hanks was probably a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, he seems like it. Like just very simple.
Yeah.
Simple and nice.
Do you think
just a nice and simple person?
Do you think though every time he sees a girl named Jenny, he has to say, Jenny,
Jenny.
Jenny, I don't want foam on my latte, Jenny. Do you think that happens?
I'm sure he has.
There was
flashbacks.
barista named Jenny. Kevin Bacon.
Bacon.
No, this is Kevin Bacon.
Bacon.
Do you think that if they sliced meat off of him and fried it up, it would be Kevin Bacon?
It would be Kevin Bacon.
Okay. Some of my favorite
Sounds so good.
Can I read his tweet?
Whatever.
Okay, man. Some of my favorite memories are floating around in a tiny vessel with big-hearted, hilarious, brilliant Bill Paxton. Sad day. Do you think he just kind of tried to make that more complicated than he needed to?
I think so. What's your favorite Kevin Bacon movie?
Oh, that would have to be Heathers. But that's not even Kevin Bacon. That's Christian Slater. So I totally screwed that one up.
I was going to say, I don't recognize
Kevin
that
Bacon.
either way.
I'm trying to think. Footloose, man.
Stir of Echoes.
Stir of Echoes.
Stir of Echoes. That was a good one.
Oh, wait. Here's the sloth, Helen Hunt.
She's got a twat?
No.
Oh, I mean a tweet.
She has a tweet. She tweeted about her co-star in Twister, which wasn't even a really great movie. But I watched it until I realized Helen Hunt was on it, and then I put my finger up at the movie screen to block her out.
You covered up the hunt.
I covered up the hunt.
Cover up your hunt. Put that hunt away.
Get that hunt out of my face.
That's gross.
I don't. Hey,
you're just disgusting.
It's
now.
the Helen Hunt. Do you think when she they put her on an island with a bunch of people, they grab her up and they set her out, and it's okay, if you live within the next 24 hours, you can be released, but right now we're gonna hunt you. Yes, we're on a Helen Hunt. Does that make any sense?
No, that doesn't, and that was really lame.
That was
lame.
Yes. Okay. All right. Helen Hunt tweeted, "He made this movie great. He acted his heart out. What a talented man. My thoughts are with his family."
That was so nice.
That was.
All these people just sound so caring.
They do.
Like real people.
Okay.
They're not real people though.
They're celebrities.
They're elites.
They're elites. They don't care.
Social elites.
They don't care about me.
They
care if I
you.
buy a ticket to their lame movies, but if they're
they care when you pirate that lame movie.
Oh man, they do.
Then they care.
Oh my word.
There's a lot of caring.
Yeah, they do. Jamie Lee Curtis. Do you remember Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah.
You know, Halloween?
Well,
of course, you've seen that movie. I'm talking about the old one from 1970.
I know.
Not the Rob Zombie remake. I know you.
Hey, man.
She went, no! Just like Darth Vader. No! Bill Paxton is gone. Such a funny, talented, loving human.
No.
You wouldn't even... Okay.
Did you like that?
That was
what?
That was amazing.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I finish the tweet?
Sorry.
Okay. So it said,
I'm distracted.
No. Put it on. No.
Wait, hold on.
Do it again. No.
There you go.
Yeah, you got it.
No. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So
right.
she got Bill Paxton is gone. Such a funny.
No.
Yes, he's gone.
All right.
You think he was in The Day After Tomorrow?
Oh yeah, the day after, but he wasn't, right?
But he wasn't.
Who am I thinking of? Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. Get him and Bill Paxton confused a lot.
Because
I don't know why.
They look exactly alike.
Is it just me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He was also.
So are you saying they don't look alike?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
They don't even act alike.
Sorry.
But they weren't
My
sci-fi
bad.
movies. So that's
Dennis
what
Quaid is a really cheesy actor, except in Day After Tomorrow. I liked him in that.
he was in that movie Interspace.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Okay, Jamie Lee Curtis tweet.
Jamie Lee.
Bill Paxton is gone. Such a funny, talented, loving human.
So much
Louise
love.
and the children and family, my and support to you. Apparently, celebrities forget how to tweet halfway through their tweets, and that, or I just don't know how to read a tweet because I'm not part of Twitter. You want to hear
Oh
from?
my God! Celebrity death alert.
You want to hear from Arnold?
Sure.
Oh, Bill Paxton could play any role, but he was best at being Bill. A great human being and with huge heart. My thoughts are in his family.
Definitely sounds like something the Arnold would say.
He would.
Like, oh my God! Celebrity death alert.
You know, I don't even think he's like writing his own tweets because like Arnold doesn't seem like a smart guy. He's like, Bill Paxton died. Bummer.
Bummer. Dictated but not reread.
Did he die? How did he die? People
Like,
like
oh my God! Celebrity death alert.
Bill Paxton died of a tumor.
All right.
We're going to hell making fun of somebody's
Maybe.
death.
I thought you wanted to keep this legit. You said you wanted to pay respects.
I am paying respect. Bill Paxton was awesome.
Bill Paxton was awesome.
He was. You want to know what kind of movies? Can you name 5 movies Bill Paxton was in? And no, he was not in The Day After Tomorrow.
Okay, so he wasn't in The Day After Tomorrow.
Yes.
He was in Twister.
Oh, yeah.
So we got one.
No, we don't got one because we just mentioned Twister.
Ah, crap. Apollo 11.
Apollo 13, maybe.
Apollo 13. So close.
That's one. I'll give you that.
Okay, thank you.
Apollo 11.
He was in an Apollo.
Apollo 11 was the one that made it to the moon, I think.
You're right.
Yeah.
Apollo 10 was the one that blew up.
Yeah.
I got nothing, dude.
Okay.
I really don't know.
So you never seen the movie Navy SEALs?
I haven't.
You haven't seen Navy SEALs. All right, folks, we're done with the show. Chuck has to go watch Navy SEALs, and we will be right back.
And now the news.
Like, oh my God! Celebrity death alert.
Okay, did you watch Navy SEALs?
No, I didn't.
What did you watch?
I watched myself go use the bathroom during that commercial break.
Okay, all right. So Bill Paxton also was.
What else was he in?
He was in Apollo 13. I said that.
Okay.
He was in Titanic. You ever see Titanic?
Titanic. I have seen Titanic,
He was
but
the
I can't
guy.
remember.
He was the guy who like was diving to go into the.
Oh, it had the old lady tell the story at the end.
Yes, that was
Okay,
Bill.
yeah,
that was
yeah,
Bill
okay.
Paxton.
Okay.
Frailty. You ever see Frailty?
Frailty. That movie is awesome.
Yeah, he was.
That movie was like about my life.
Yeah, he also directed that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
That movie turned out really good.
Yeah, you know that movie
Matthew
had
McConaughey
had my favorite sub character named Fatten in it.
Fatten.
Yeah.
Was
He
that
was
in
one
the
of his
movie?
kids. No, it was Fenton. Sorry.
Fenton.
I always
Yeah.
call him Fatten because he was kind of chubby.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He was in
Another movie.
he actually didn't do.
Did he have 5 movies?
He's actually got a movie coming out.
Not
It's called-
anymore, right?
Called The Circle.
The Circle.
Yeah, it's in post production right now.
Is it where like he's born and then he dies and it all comes full circle?
That would be really weird.
That
since
would be
he-
so weird since he just died.
Since he was in the movie True Lies. You ever see True Lies?
No.
No. Okay, he was in Tombstone.
Oh yeah, he was in Tombstone.
He was in
Yep.
Tombstone. Now I'm
Badass
starting
movie.
to
Yep.
spark your memory there.
Yep.
Yes. He was also in the movie.
He was one of the brothers though that they like wimped out at the end. Him and Sam Elliott got the badges, joined the law.
Okay, in one of his.
I'm not saying you can't have your guns. I ain't saying you can't carry your guns, but you ain't having your guns in town. That's my terrible Sam Elliott voice.
Yeah, you just require a thicker mustache.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
It is. It's pretty.
It's getting there.
It's pretty thick.
You want
and
to stroke it?
Thick,
You can put your fingers through it.
My hands will not reach across the table. If I
We'll
had
do it
longer
later.
hands,
We'll do it later.
I'd be okay. Also, probably one of his most memorable roles was in Aliens as Private William Hudson.
It's been a very long time since I've seen
dude,
those
you know
movies.
that part where he's like, "Oh, game over, man, game over." I'd use a soundbite, but we didn't get that ready.
No, I don't
So
remember that.
in future episodes, we'll
Okay,
use that.
yeah.
In future episodes.
We'll watch this. We'll listen to this podcast to remind ourselves of what we should do in other podcasts.
He was also in the movie Weird Science, which I know you said before you had not seen Weird Science, but I suggest
and
you,
I still haven't seen
You should-
since the last time you
you
asked.
should you should see Weird Science because it's a wonderful masterpiece of work. So what else you got for us? That was our celebrity death alert. Thank you very much, Bill Paxton, for all the wonderful work you have done over the years. I will
Definitely thank you for Frailty. That one was awesome.
Frailty is actually one. Actually, I'm going to watch that tonight.
All right.
When we're
Well,
done with this.
in the meantime, we need to have another commercial break real quick from our sponsors. Our sponsors would like to remind you that if you're not using Vagisil,
You should be.
That is just not right. Okay,
it's not right, but they pay us to do it. So
Okay, and now it's time for top 7 this week with
Top
Chuck.
7.
Chuck, you got a top 7
top
for us?
7. I do have a top 7. Did you prepare a top 7?
I did not because I told you to prepare the top 7.
That's a good thing I did it because you didn't do nothing.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do nothing.
I did actually do something, and it didn't turn out. So
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So I've got a top 7 here that is pretty lame. Okay. You wanted me just to do a top 7 of anything, so I picked my favorite movies.
But you just said you don't watch movies.
I do watch some movies. Unfortunately, none of the Bill Paxton movies are on this list. Okay. House of a Thousand Corpses. Love that movie. This is not in order. These are just movies I like.
Okay, House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yeah,
That's
Rob
not-
Zombie directed.
I'm guessing that's about a house with
Filled with corpses.
with approximately 1,000 corpses.
I didn't actually see 1,000. I mean, it would be really hard.
So you didn't like?
It'd be like a mil. It's like, an ineffable amount of.
I wonder if there is 1,000 corpses in that.
There might be 1,000.
I'm like, we should freeze frame that movie and see it and
when
count.
The girl is running through the
Yeah, we should count.
underground.
We should count. It'll take all day, but it might be a good use of our time.
Why don't we just email Rob and find out?
Yeah, because he's going to answer us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Next one is Devil's Rejects.
and which is
Also another Rob Zombie
Which
movie.
is-
It's the sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses.
is it a sequel though,
It
or is it
definitely a sequel?
is it a sequel?
It's definitely a sequel.
I was really unsure about that.
Well, like the first movie, it's all the same characters, and now the police are catching on to, their House of a Thousand Corpses, so they go to bust the
Okay,
and then they take off.
I've only seen that particular movie. I've seen House of 1,000 Corpses a few times, but I've only seen Devil's Rejects a couple times.
I think Devils is better than House, actually. I think, like in House of a Thousand Corpses, there's a lot of production that went into it, whereas Devil's Rejects was a little bit dirtier and grittier. But I thought it was a better movie. I really did.
When I saw it, I've seen it twice. I thought, yes, it was a much better movie. I'm not a big fan of all the gore, so Devil's Rejects was kind of like a more of a balanced. And I think it was his second.
I think it was gorier than the first one.
No,
actually.
but the way it wasn't gore just for gore.
Right.
It was there to bring the story along.
it was interesting because in the first movie you don't really like the family, but in the second movie he really makes the family members human, and you start to really like them before they get killed at the end. Ooh, spoiler alert! Sorry, my bad.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! That should be a soundbite.
Did you see what we just did there?
That was
awesome.
It was so harmonious.
It was. Okay, what's
Okay,
your-
next one is Primer. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, I
It
haven't.
is a really awesome, lower budget, indie made movie.
What, it was about a guy painting his fence?
No, actually, I can't really tell you about it because I'll just say that it's such a good movie. I can't tell you about it because I can't give anything away because you just got to watch it. It is so good. And then when you watch it, you're just gonna believe. You're gonna want to watch it again.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay, check
All
it
right.
out. We'll have a movie date. Be another man date.
Can I share your popcorn?
Maybe we should. Absolutely. Maybe we could have a podcast of us watching the movie and critiquing it the whole time.
We had a hard enough time doing this.
You're right. Moving on.
Okay.
Adaptation. Have you ever seen that movie?
I think.
Nicolas Cage, Meryl Streep. Really good movie. Even though I don't care for
if it's
Meryl
Meryl
too
Streep,
much.
it's all right, but not Helen Hunt.
Right. No Helen.
No
There's
Helen.
no Helen. You'd punch her right in her Helen Hunt wouldn't you?
Just
Definitely. Anyway, adaptation, really good movie. You've got to check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's about orchids. Yeah.
orchids. What is this guy like? Does he grow the orchids?
Dude, I'm not going to tell you. You haven't seen it. And yes, he does. There's a part where he grows. It's not all about that. But anyway, in fact, it's about a guy by the name of Charlie Kaufman, who was the screenplay writer for the movie Being John Malkovich.
Okay, I know that name.
You know that name.
I know. I've seen that
Now
movie.
you really need you've seen adaptation?
No, I've seen Being John Malkovich.
Oh, okay. Now you really need to see adaptation.
So is it
because
like
it's crazy weird.
Is it like a spiritual successor to Being John Malkovich?
Well, there are a lot of references to Being John Malkovich in it. Well, like he's still working on that.
Okay.
You know, the movie's coming out,
That
and now
sounds-
he's writing this new thing, and it's all about this the screenplay that he's trying to write, and also his like personal life and all those problems that he has. Really good movie. It really like puts you in Charlie Kaufman's life. It's really good.
Okay, moving on.
Naked Lunch.
Naked Lunch. I think I've seen a video of that online.
If you haven't, you just gotta check it out. Moving on, Memento. Have you seen that?
I know Memento.
Memento. Very
Memento
good.
is wonderful.
Very, very good. That's one of those movies, like, as soon as you are done watching it, you want to watch it again right away.
Yeah. That's a M. Night Shyamalan, isn't it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, I'm thinking of Unbreakable. No, I know what Memento is. I do know what Memento is. I don't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
'Cause you're shaking my faith in you.
No, I
right
do.
now.
No, the guy, has little mementos to remind of his
Little Mentos. He puts
the
messages
fresh
on
maker.
Mentos. What are you talking about? Do you remember?
Doesn't matter what comes, fresh and better than life. When Mentos fest is full of life.
Another word from our sponsors.
Yes. Do you remember those commercials?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy is like sitting on a bench that just got painted.
Yeah.
And then he gets up and he gives the painter that look like, oh man, I'm an idiot.
He accidentally kills
What am I
him.
gonna do? And then he like rolls on the bench and now he's wearing a striped.
Yeah. Because, that happens.
Yeah, that
Got an
so
important
happens.
business meeting. You come in. Whoa, what's going on? Hey, your shirt looks like you smell like paint.
So dumb.
I know. Okay.
So dumb.
Is
Last one, number 7, A Scanner Darkly.
Scanner Darkly. I
Scanner
think I
Darkly.
have
That's
actually.
one of my favorite
I think I
movies.
actually introduced you to that.
Yeah,
movie.
the first time I saw it was with Orry. Here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
It is. I love.
movie
I
is
love,
so good.
I love the animation.
Oh, I know.
And then you know what's?
Although they could have, the movie would have still been good even if it was live footage, but the animation just adds another dimension to it.
That's
so cool.
The author who they adapted that from, his name is Philip Dick. Okay,
Phil Dick.
Philip K. Dick, and
Okay.
he only explains that there's some other movies that are based on his work, and you may know these movies. You ever see? Have you ever seen Minority Report?
Yes.
Yes,
Very good
that's
movie.
That's based on a Philip K.
He has a brilliant mind then.
And
He's out there.
Total Recall.
Total Recall, good one.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these sci-fi movies that have come out within the last 20 years have actually been adaptations of his stuff.
Dick.
Yes. So is that all,
Dick. I'm sorry, of Dick.
of Dick? Okay, so is that all for your top
That's
sevens?
number 7. That's all of it
And that
for the movie
That
category.
wasn't lame. I actually enjoyed that.
The category was lame. It's like everybody's going to do a top movie category. It's
Well,
kinda
that's
lame.
okay.
Although my movies on my category are cool
They are pretty cool.
because they're my favorites.
Actually, I most of them. I haven't seen them all, so I can't give you.
I would guarantee you if you watch any movie from my top 7, you will like it.
Okay.
It is worth a watch. All listeners out there, I really hope that you watch these movies.
And if you know these movies, please comment at
chuckandorry.com.
chuckandorry.com.
ORRY.
ORRY. O
Double R.
Y.
O double RY. chuckandorry.com.
Doing my dance beat.
I really feel like dancing now.
Do you do?
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of
I'm
hard.
not going to.
It's gonna be all a lot of stuff strapped.
It's going to be really hard to portray myself dancing to the audience that are just listening.
So what else you got for me there?
Okay, I have another category.
Oh,
I have another top 7. I brought 2. I brought 2.
You're overcompensating.
Well, I need to. So this one though, I'm going to say what's on this top 7, but I want you to guess what the category is.
Okay.
All right. Number 1, milkshakes. Who doesn't like milkshakes?
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
I don't know. It's been like 3 days and the milkshake's starting to turn. I don't see any boys in the yard, dude.
It's like curdled milk.
You
know my
churning in your stomach.
I was breastfed by my grandma, so I still like curdled milk.
That is so hot. Moving on. Pretzel rods. Do you see a connection?
I do like pretzel rods.
We both
You could dip those in the milkshake.
You could, and then you'll lick the milkshake off.
That's good.
The rod. Straws. Something else you can put in a milkshake.
You could put that in a milkshake. To drink the milkshake.
To drink, yeah. Well, it will help get the milkshake out of it.
Like if you try to drink a milkshake without the straw, sometimes it's like so thick, it just like
gets
on your face.
I would say that milkshakes are my one exception to my no straw rule. I like straws, but I don't use them.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're
not on water, not on bubbly deliciousness called soda pop.
I don't mind a pop. Soda pop.
Soda.
It's a soda or a pop.
I say soda.
I say
I was born earlier in the life. I lived
really?
I lived in on the West Coast for a while, and we all said soda out there. And then I moved when I was like a teenager. I moved out to the Midwest where we're at, and everybody made fun of me, called it pop. But now I'm back to saying soda, even though I haven't lived the Midwest. That's how we talk out here.
You haven't lived in the Midwest for a while?
I haven't lived the Midwest yet.
You haven't lived it?
All right. Let's move on from that. Whistles. Whistles are on the 7, on the top 7.
Whistles.
Whistle.
You can't eat a whistle, though.
Whistles.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Whipped cream.
Whipped
cream.
Is it whipped cream or whipped cream?
I think I like to whip it.
Whipped.
Whip the cream.
Whipped cream.
Whipped.
Whipped with love.
And breathalyzers.
Okay, I have no... up to this point, there's no connection to any of this whatsoever. Breathalyzers. Like what the cops give you when you had one beer, and now you're going to go to jail because you had one beer.
Breathalyzers.
Okay.
And my last one, that was number 6. This is number 7. Pop rocks. Pop rocks.
Pop rocks. Like the stuff you put in your mouth and they pop in your mouth.
I'll go through the list again. We have milkshakes.
Okay.
We have pretzel rods.
Okay.
We have straws.
Okay.
Actually, we have straw. That's the way I wrote it.
Okay.
Just one straw at a time. Whistles.
Okay.
Whipped cream. Breathalyzers. And pop rocks.
Now,
what do you think the name of that category is?
This is like we should have the Jeopardy music playing.
Dun, 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 dun,
How many answers do I get?
You get 1.
1.
Duh.
Do I win anything?
You won my heart and friendship for 6 days.
So, like, I'm not friends with you?
No.
Why? How am I doing this? Okay. I think I have it.
Want me to go through it again?
No. I think I got it. Yeah, go through it again.
Milkshakes, pretzel rods, straws, whistles, whipped cream, breathalyzers, pop rocks.
Okay, I think I got it. I want to solve the puzzle, Chuck.
Go ahead.
Is it things you put in your mouth?
Yeah, but it's actually fun things to stick in my mouth.
Fun things to stick in your mouth.
Yay!
We actually have a sound effect.
That's my top 7.
We actually have a sound effect.
Well, I don't see it anywhere.
Way to go.
Yeah, way to go.
Chuck, this has been such a pleasure.
This has been a very pleasurable experience with you, Orry.
This has actually been very pleasurable.
So thank you so much for listening to the Chuck and Orry show. We are now shining off. We are show done with this. We're done. This is so dumb. But please join us again because it's going to get better.
Remember, Chuck and Orry
.com.
or you can reach us at chuckandorry@gmail.com because we're so awesome. We set up a free Gmail account
Because
just for you.
free Gmail. But maybe we'll have a better email later. But for right now, chuckandorry.com.
Please comment.
And chuckandorry@gmail.com.
This is Chuck, but this ain't Chuck.
No, I'm Chuck. You're
Chuck.
Orry.
I'm Orry.
Dude, get who you are, right?
I don't even know who I am.
You don't even know. You got no frame of reference.
See you later, Chuck.
Bye.